Hello Aries, and welcome to Black Sheep Tarot. This is your weekly reading for February the 24th until, which is Monday, until Sunday the 1st of March. How are you guys? How are we doing? How's your Mercury retrograde treating you? I'm just finding myself strung out and busy. All right, we're going to see what the week holds for you guys. And I've got to say, just before I continue on, you guys were my #1 viewers for the all time. You blew everybody else out of the water by a million miles. So thank you so much for all your views. I appreciate that. Please like, share, and subscribe. I set myself a target of 50 subscribers by the end of Feb, and not quite there, but we're getting there. You know, I am a small channel. All right, so let's see what our Aries babies have in store. And this one looks out. All right, 6 of Swords. Heading to calmer waters, getting in the boat, babies. The Magician. All right, what are we conjuring? We're conjuring travel. We're conjuring a new living space. We're conjuring getting out of a relationship. We have the 10. No, we have the 9 of Cups. All right, so we're moving on to happier places. And the Page of Swords. All right, sometimes the Page of Swords can be people spying. So maybe we're moving on from that. Maybe we're sick of people living in a small town, living small where everybody knows all your details, and we're moving on to something else. That's what's coming to me right now. Okay, the Magician. As above, so below. You can see the infinity sign above his head there. This is continuation. It can be juggling. The 2 of the 2 of Coins, I think it is, also has the infinity symbol. Okay, juggling, balancing act. Okay, so with this one we are balancing, but we are balancing with everything that we need in order to make a decision and make a move. However, with these 2 together, sometimes there is somebody else who we feel a little bit like has the control. So maybe somebody else is the driving force and you need to get out of Dodge. You just can't deal with it anymore. 6 of Swords is getting in that boat and buggering off. Okay, it's air signs. Okay, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. It is thoughts as well. So it can be feeling. You have a look. Okay, this is looking like they're going to safe harbor. You can see it looks like a mum and a child, and maybe dad or the ferryman. Okay, don't pay the ferryman until he gets you to the other side. Okay, so you can see on one side of the boat it's a bit choppy. On the other side of the boat it is calm waters. So that's where we're headed. We're heading out of the choppy mental state. We're getting out of our headspace before it gets too bad, and we're heading to something that's going to be a lot more smooth sailing. Okay, this is what we're after. Okay, fat, happy, jolly man sitting on a seat with all his big cups above him. Okay, he's looking pretty chuffed. Okay, Cups are the emotions cards. They're also the water sign cards as well. So this is all about being content emotionally. And at the moment I feel like Aries, we're moving away from feeling lonely and feeling isolated and feeling in our head a bit too much, and moving on towards creating and manifesting a much happier, more emotionally rounded life for ourselves. Okay, Page of Swords is a young, naive, enthusiastic, a little bit brash, doesn't really know how to keep hold of their tongue. So watch out for somebody who likes to maybe make you feel bad by the words that they're saying. Okay, that could be why you are getting in that boat. Okay, you're moving away from hurtful situations or hurtful people, or just unthinking. I mean, it is a thinking card, but people who are speaking before they think, before they engage their brains. All right, moving towards much calmer shores and much happier situation. You are in full manifest mode, Aries. You're manifesting a happy, content, jolly, quiet life perhaps, just the quiet. Alright, King of Wands, you've got your own card there, boys and girls. And the Knight of Swords, okay. So we've got the Knight and the Page, okay. So we've upscaled from being around people who are a bit lippy to, this is my Gemini card, okay. Air signs again, so there's quite a bit of being in your head, this reading, okay. There's a lot of thoughts. You can see the sky there. Have a look at that card. It looks cold and it looks desolate. You've got rumbling clouds and you've got dark skies there. There is a bit of blue up the top there, but seriously, it's a very icy cold kind of card. And that's what the energy that we're moving away from. It is a fast movement because the Knights are always bringing in some kind of message, and it's usually quite swift. When you've got the Knight of Swords, it is a mental card, so it's a thought card. It can be ideas coming through, and maybe for you guys it's the idea that we really need to move out of the situation in our head or in our physical environment and move to definitely to calmer seas. And who's going to help us but ourselves, okay? You have the King of Wands, which is you guys. That's Aries in a nutshell, okay? That's Aries. You're sitting on your throne. You've got the fire and the power. You can see what you need to do. You can see your life set out in front of you. You know that you deserve that and you deserve that. And that's what you're after. That's what you're manifesting with your Magician card. Okay, so you've got... There is definitely something floating around that's giving you the impetus to want to make a swift move, to get away from your thoughts and for getting away from an environment that has sending you on a potentially a downward spiral, which is great that you're able to see that and to cut it off before it gets to the point where we're reaching the 8s and the 9s and the 10s of swords, which is really having to hit rock bottom before you can see the new dawn, okay? So we've managed to nip that in the bud and ask for some guidance. So if this hasn't actually happened yet, or you're feeling like we need to manifest, then definitely put it out there into the universe what it is that you want to achieve, okay? So if you want to get out, if you want to start a new life, if you need to move away from people, whether it be your family, jobs, what have you, it's going to be different for each of you. Definitely a little bit of meditation. And if you can't meditate, because not everybody can, it's actually quite a difficult skill to learn at times. I find that when I was actually just having this conversation with a friend yesterday, I found it much easier when I was younger to meditate. And I think that's because when you get older, you have a lot more responsibilities. You've got work, you've got families, you've got kids, you've got responsibilities. And it is much more difficult for me to quieten my mind down. So instead of meditating for long sessions and expecting to see, the future and what I need to be doing, I will mindfully manifest. And I think that's where you guys might be better, because being an Aries sign, first the zodiac sign, you like to get things done. Alright, I'm going to choose you. Alright, we've had you before. Mahavata Babaji. Okay. Soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connection between all things. And that's where your mindful manifestation and your meditation practice comes into it. You'll be able to see in your mind's eye exactly where you want to be. Alright. That's awesome. That's going to be keeping you guys busy for the week. Please like, share, subscribe. I would really appreciate that. I'm looking for, growing the channel, and I really appreciate every single person who leaves a like and a subscribe or a comment too. Let me know how you go. I love interacting with you guys. All right, have a wonderful week, Aries, and I will speak to you soon. Thanks, bye.